than what you have become. Remember who you are. Remember.
What is up, and welcome back to Mouse Series of Magic. Chase, were you getting some kind of like glitchy sound there?
I wasn't, but I forgot to turn the clock off.
But it's okay because we didn't hear it. We did not hear it that time.
It's going off right now.
And our TikTok friends were hearing that glitchy sound. That was weird. I don't know. That has not happened before. Anyways, I'm James. And the guy not paying any attention there is Chase.
I'm sorry. I had a work message come in on my phone right as we're getting started. Boy, I apologize.
I tell you what. Here you go, Chase. Good job, buddy. Good job. Way to start the show.
I know.
TikTok's cracking me up. So, Kayleen, oh my gosh. See, I done messed it up again. Kayleen says it's the remix because they heard the glitchiness. Like you didn't, but we did. Kristen says, technical difficulty. We will have to be evac'd off the ride/podcast.
Yes.
I love it. Anyway, so yeah,
here on YouTube,
999 likes on TikTok right now. There's always room for one more.
That's true.
I couldn't help myself there.
Vicious is in the house. What's up, guys?
I haven't even clicked over on the YouTube chat yet. I'm on top of things tonight.
You got like you got so many chats on your side. I only have like the one chat.
Yeah, we're doing so good. Justin, what's up, dude? Hopping in from the SIP. Justin here. If you have not grabbed you a bippity bop, as Derek has named them, I love it.
Bippity boppity.
Bippity boppity. Bo, yeah. I almost said boutique. Well, dude, I promise I have not been drinking.
Not yet.
I promise. Justin ordered him one, which is awesome. Main Street Mail, welcome in over on TikTok. Garth, howdy, keeping it classy. So Craig's saying, can y'all not see both chats? So we can.
Yeah, but he also has Facebook and TikTok on his side that I can't see.
So magically, as I call her, and she calls me Wake. Magically McMurray, her name's Brittany on TikTok. I was in her live chats. Was it a couple weeks ago, I guess? And he's like, "Wake Up Disney, what's your name?" Like, I don't know your name. And I was like, Wake, obviously. And so now it's stuck. So she calls me Wake. I call her magically, and it's just a thing. Now every time she's live and I'm in her chat, I start calling people by the first word of whatever their name is. So like Travel Agent Will was in there, and I was like, "What's up, Travel?" And he's like, "What?" So yeah. Anyways, hey.
Oh yeah.
So
Craig, I think you can only see the chat.
I've got it up on the screen
box.
now.
Right, you can see the one on the screen. Yep. Now you can see both of them on the screen.
Yeah, because we are live in so many places. We're live on the Mouse Series of Magic YouTube, the Chasing Bama YouTube, the Wake Up Disney Facebook, and the Mouse Series of Magic Twitter. So yeah.
You're on Twitter,
Alec,
now?
This is.
I thought you're on TikTok.
Oh well, yeah, and we're on TikTok as well. But yeah, no, I have a Twitter that I just basically throw the lives up on.
Okay.
Because why not, right?
Yeah.
Disney Spooks, what's happening? Alec, first time joining the live stream. And Alex, just so you know, this isn't our normal stream. Disney Worlders, Dan joining in on the YouTube side. All right. So, Chase, how you been, man?
Been all right. Been on call all week, so I've been trying to avoid getting called.
Dude, that sucks. Sucks. You should have went down to Disney with us.
I wish I could have, but I was on call, so
I know.
Hence, I couldn't go anywhere.
Which is lame. Right.
But only what 11 more hours of being on call. So, but I'll
There you
be at
go.
the hospital before I come off call, which is kind of weird.
That really sucks.
It's weird, yeah. You have to be in early in the morning. We're starting like an hour early tomorrow. So, yeah.
Oh, fun. That's even better, right?
Yeah.
That's even better. Yeah, we're still. It's weird.
Oh,
We're
James, you got a something crazy on your side there.
that's on Facebook. I don't know
It's on
what's going on.
Facebook. What in the world?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody get their cat off the keyboard, please. Wait. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, Main Street Mail is saying the same, that being on call is the worst. We're still in kind of recovery mode. Like we don't actually have the Disney tired.
Oh, dude, I thought you were gonna say you're in the Disney depression mode, because that literally hits me when I hit like the highway heading away from Disney.
So funny story, and you already know this. So I went to that. I did that live the other night, and I was like, "Post Disney depression" as the title, right? And then all of a sudden, like my phone overheated. So if you was in that live on TikTok the other night and it ended abruptly, it's because my phone overheated.
iPhones do that a lot when they stream. Androids never do that.
I mean, but you just gotta worry about those Androids catching on fire.
I'm really not actually being funny at that. That's actually really true. Like a lot of time, like people who live stream, iPhones do that a lot, like at Disney.
Interesting.
But like I never had an overheating problem like on mine, like being out, 95 degrees on the phone, with the charger going. So, it's getting really hot, but I never had that happen on mine. So
Kristen nailed it. She said your phone had depression too.
The only thing the Android, what it will do is if you're charging it and it starts getting too hot, it will stop charging until it cools back off.
And I think that was the problem, because I had my mic plugged into the phone and I had one of those, those magnet chargers on the back.
Yeah.
Plus you got the ring lights, you got 2 computer screens. There's a lot going on right here.
Oh, now the magnet charger may have made it get hotter.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. No, son, you cannot have ice cream. It is way too late for ice cream. Put it back.
Dude, it's never too late for ice cream.
Yeah. So actually, it is too late when you're 8 years old and have school in the morning.
Well, I mean, like it's still technically spring break, so for a few more hours. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Austin, hit me up. Search me out on Instagram. Hit me up about that. Yeah, it's no ice cream, Disney Spooks. It is way too late for an 8-year-old to have ice cream. Y'all aren't talking me into this. Now once he goes to bed, I might have me some.
At least a Mickey bar. I mean, come on.
It's a Klondike bar, and he hadn't done anything for it.
That's even better.
He hadn't done anything for it. You're supposed to do something for a Klondike bar. Come on. Exactly. Thank you, Sebastian. Coming in, saving grace, bad chase. No ice cream. Even threw in the ice cream emoji. Go eat one of your dog cookies. Be quiet.
No, I'm gonna get a brownie. I'm gonna get a brownie.
So yeah,
just a normal brownie.
Energy wise, I'm still recovering from the drive back. It was a tough one. We didn't get back until about somewhere between 2 and 3 in the morning. The other then
James,
so
you were like,
Chase, I am having.
Yeah, you're freezing up.
You got me back now? Yeah, I don't know what's
back.
going on.
Your video is kind of stuttering, and your audio is cutting out some.
That's so weird because I'm hardwired in. That's weird.
Hey, Molly.
Anyways, so yeah, that drive back up was pretty tough. Plus, I had a doctor's appointment that morning when we got back. Had to cut the grass. I mean, dude, I got thrown right into the gauntlet after being back from Disney. I was so messed up. Will Smith is messing with with my audio and
Both of the
everything.
audio
Video.
is stuttering. Oh,
It's weird.
interesting.
TikTok is not having that problem. I don't know. But
Maybe you have too much connected to your home internet.
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this though.
And I'm pretty sure I'm frozen again.
Alexa, off.
This is what happens when you record podcasts live.
Well,
I don't know what's going on.
I have nothing else connected to my home internet running now except for my laptop. So,
Yeah, there's no telling. Chris says because we are the best. Hashtag team TikTok. All right, so maybe we're good now. Maybe it's working through things. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, like I said, got thrown right into the gauntlet and had to try to figure out how to adjust back to real life.
yeah.
And it sucked. It sucked. But maybe I'm getting back into the swing of things. What an awesome trip we had though. An amazing trip. We got down there. What day did we get down there? Sebastian said Jameson is mad about no ice cream. He's playing with the Wi-Fi router. He gets ice cream, you get upload speed.
Hey Carl, what's up, man?
What's up, Carl? So yeah, so somebody, hold on. So Magically said over here on TikTok, this is interesting. Her friends are at Disneyland right now and are being escorted off Pinocchio.
Oh, cool.
Somebody did something bad. No. But anyways, yeah, probably if we would have got to do all the parks, it probably would have been the best trip we've had. We only did Hollywood Studios on Sunday and then EPCOT on Tuesday. But man, what an experience we had. Crystal, welcome in over on Facebook. Got to do a quick side note here. Crystal, you can find her on TikTok as the Disney Tip Fairy. I can't remember if she's Disney Tip Fairy on Instagram as well, but you need to go give her a follow. I should have had that stuff written down. Her PayPal and Venmo and everything is on her TikTok. You can find it there. But she is doing the cast member tip challenge. So far she's raised over $600. And on their upcoming trip, she's going to be doing a serial tipper challenge, giving cast members huge tips. So please go give to that cause. It's an awesome cause. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Hollywood Studios. Amazing.
First
started
off,
off-
because I was going to ask you before you get into your trip to the parks, what did you? So you had said y'all might do something fun on the first night when you get there, but not go to the parks. So did you do anything fun that first night, or did you just kind of get down there and just hang out?
We got down there, went to the resort, ordered pizza, and crashed because we were quickly reminded why we always leave in the middle of the night. We got 5 miles down the interstate. And Chase, you'll know the bridge I'm talking about, the one going from Pell City over to Lincoln. Yeah, there was a wreck. We're not even 5 miles from the house, and it's already standstill traffic. That set us back. We get down south of Atlanta. Disaster. Absolute disaster all the way past Macon. So yeah, we just had way too many delays to actually be able to get in there and do what, we were hoping to go over to the TTC, hop on the ferry, watch that, redheaded stepchild fireworks show that they have at Magic Kingdom now from the boat, but we just didn't get down there in time.
Oh, that stinks, man.
Yeah, crap happens. You just got to roll with the punches.
Yeah,
and
honestly, that's why I kind of like when I drive now. Of course, it's kind of from my location. I have to go north to go to Atlanta. So for me, it's quicker for me to go south to Montgomery and cut across the state and go down to Florida that way. Instead of me going up and over to Atlanta, and then going south.
Mileage wise, less miles to go, just straight southeast, basically
Of course it
from
is,
here.
yeah, but like from where y'all are though, it's not good roads.
Right. It's like an hour longer time wise. So,
Yeah,
you know, um, yeah, we just have to hunker down. I mean, we always go in the middle of the night. Sadly, work along with uh, a change of plans with the trip didn't allow for us to do that. So
yeah,
we did what we could, and that's something we've said on the podcast over and over and over. You can have these plans when you're going to Disney, but something's going to happen, and you just have to let it roll off of you. You cannot let it ruin your day, your night, your trip.
yeah. So
Because if you let that,
go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you let that one thing get to you, I mean, that was our first night where I was like, man, I want to go watch the fireworks from the ferry.
Yeah,
If I would have let that get to me, rest of the trip would have been downhill because you're starting at the bottom. So you just gotta keep that Disney high going, and just roll with the punches. Don't let it get to you.
so I think I told you, or I may not. I don't remember. My brother and some of my cousins went down the same time. They went down went down end of last week, and then they came back yesterday.
Yes.
Well, so they kind of had their trip kind of messed up on the backside. So my brother and one of my cousins, they drove down because they were off work. Whereas
Yeah.
the other, like we had to wait for one of them to get out of school on Friday. So after school, they drove to Birmingham Airport and flew, Southwest Direct down to MCO,
Mhm.
which was fine and great. And they had their flight scheduled to come back yesterday evening. Well, yesterday they get a phone call from Southwest, and their flight got pushed back to Tuesday.
Of course.
And they're like, "Well," she's like, "Well, my son's got to be back to school." And
Right.
they're like, "Well, there's nothing we can do." Blah blah blah. So they ended up actually, they all of them ended up driving back together, like all through the night last night, and got back early this morning. They had to stop off in
Yeah.
Birmingham, pick up the car, and then drive home. And that's just like, that's just like, what in the world? And I told him, I said, "No, you better call Southwest, because if they cancel your flight like that, they're supposed to pay you,
Right.
not just give you a vouchers. Actually, if you read the fine print, they're actually supposed to
Right.
give you
Just like we
cash
talked about a
cash
couple
money.
weeks ago.
We talked about this. Yeah, supposed to actually give you cash money if they cancel your flight like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully things worked out for them. I mean, at least they made it back.
Well, they got back. They got back early this morning, and then of course they're all like, "Yeah, we were just wiped because they drove all
Right.
night." They sent me, my brother
Hmm.
sent me or somebody sent me a snap at like 1:30 this morning, and they were at Bucky's in the uh was it Fort Valley, Georgia, which is the one down on 75 South.
75. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, so that was like, good grief. So they didn't get home, till like middle of the
Yeah.
morning this morning. So
Dude, we stopped at that Bucky's on the way down. Dude, don't go to that Bucky's on
that
75 in
Bucky's
South Georgia
that
during
Bucky's
the
is
day.
busy, man. It's super busy. Yeah, it's so many
It
people stop
was
there.
nuts. It was
Because you're
insane.
you're kind of in the middle of nowhere, sort of, when you go to that one.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, but, and there's other like gas stations, north and south of there, but everybody wants to go to Bucky's, and so,
Yep.
man, they've got 300 pumps. I swear they got like 300 pumps to that station. It's huge. It's like
Yeah.
one of the biggest Bucky's I've seen outside of Texas, and yeah, you can't even get, like, I pulled in there one time, and actually just one time when I was had my dogs with me, and it's when I was actually last year when I came back for my
Mm.
grandmother's funeral, and I'd had to drive up and then drive back down. And so we stopped there, and I filled up with gas, and I stopped with the dogs out, go to the bathroom. So they have like a little, they have a area, big grassy area in the back for your dogs and stuff. And it
Right.
was like I had to like drive around and find a parking spot at that place. It was it was packed, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bucky's is crazy, but Bucky's are great if you find one that's
Oh,
not super busy.
dude, I love
Um,
stopping at the one out there in Leeds, because especially early in the morning when you're going on a trip, because there is nobody.
right. Right. Hey Brad, welcome
Hey,
in
Brad.
8-Bit
Welcome in.
Vacations. If you on the YouTube side, you should be following 8-Bit Vacations anyways. So yeah. Um, so first night, kind of a bummer, whatever. We rolled with it. Get up the next morning, went over to Hollywood Studios, started the day off perfect. Started off with Rise, which you think is great. But
You already told me. I already heard about this, but go ahead.
yeah, a lot of things were different on Rise. The cannons that moved back and forth, no, completely stationary. But you're still dodging them. You're still dodging them in your car. Completely weird.
Well,
That final scene.
one of those two cannons hasn't worked in a year.
Really?
Well, yeah, one of those. I think is there 2 or 3?
Wow.
3?
3.
Yeah, so one of them has not worked in a year, and they're supposed to fix it at some point. But yeah, so all
That's
3 weren't
insane.
working. That's crazy.
And then you get to that final scene with Kylo where, he's using the Force and he's moving your cars around, and then the glass gets blown out behind him. He gets sucked out. Nope, no Kylo. No Kylo. But you still hear his voice, and you're still getting Force moved. Really weird. Again, I wish they would have had the screen down where you're at least seeing Kylo, and it's making more sense.
They should have done so. Usually, maybe it must have just went down when that part must have just went down when you went through it, because usually when they realize that the animatronic's not working, like they'll switch to B mode where you see him in the ship outside the window, and he's like flying by the window. So it must have. I wonder if it had just happened when y'all got to that point.
That's possible, but it was really weird. And there was a lady in our car. It was her first time riding Rise, and so she was just totally unimpressed.
Well, she probably lost. She's like, "Well, this makes no sense." Like, wow.
Yeah, and Jameson, bless his heart, he's like, "Where's Kylo? Kylo's missing. Where's he at?" And I'm like, "Son, we'll talk about it when we get out. We'll talk about it when we get out." I mean, it messed him up, boy. he was not happy with it. But then we got off of Rise, and we just went and kind of moseyed around a little bit. Went over and caught the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, and got to hang out with Miss Figgy. I don't know if y'all know if you know Miss Figgy, but that is Mark Daniels' wife. For you TikTok people, you'll know him as Secrets. And for everybody on YouTube, y'all know Mark Daniel, host of Disney Parks Live, Inside Disney Parks on ABC, Star Wars Celebration, D23, whole 9 yards. He does everything at Disney. But he's also typically the assistant director for the Indiana Jones stunt show. Not Sunday. He was actually the director, which was really cool.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so we got to watch that with Miss Figgy. She hung out with us for a while. Trying to think. Yeah, she hung out with us for a little bit after that. Then she had to go take care of some business. We knocked out Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, the Mickey Shorts, Tower of Terror. Phoenix's first time on Tower of Terror. Didn't go well. Did not go well. I think he would have liked the ride a lot more if it wouldn't have been for the queue. He was really freaked out by the queue. That hotel is haunted. I'll tell you that. Hotel is haunted. Fake spider webs everywhere. It's haunted. That's what he keeps saying. It's hilarious. So he's not a fan of Tower of Terror. It's still one of the, mine, Sarah, and Jameson's favorites.
Oh, does he love? Does he love Haunted Mansion?
He does love Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
Kristen, I did not get a video of him on the ride. I did not. Because I'm weird, right? Like I have to have my hands on my kids in rides like that. Jameson, he's been on it. He's fine. But Phoenix had this brilliant idea to sit between Sarah and Jameson, and I was sitting on the other side of Sarah. So I had my arm around her, right? And on his head and like rubbing his hair and everything.
Hold his head down.
Yeah, I was doing like this, like just trying to comfort him, right? And then when we start dropping, I, kind of push down on him because he was going up. I mean, heck, my big butt goes up. So he's about to go flying. But he yeah, he did
Well,
fine during the ride.
the key to that, if you want to fly higher, so when you're buckling your seatbelt, you kind of lean forward, you buckle your seatbelt, so you get a
Yeah.
little more slack in it. And so then once they do the seatbelt check and you raise your hands, then you can lean back and it's locked. And you've got the
Oh
extra little
boy.
playroom, so you can really kind of float a couple of feet off your seat, which is the way I like to ride that ride. It's fun.
Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? Bad advice, Chase. Bad advice.
No, great advice.
But
They have handholds.
so
There's handholds beside your seat if you want to hold them.
good point. Good point.
Holding on's no fun though. See, I
But
remember back when it had lap bars and not everybody had
Right.
seatbelts.
right.
They had a lap bar but then they had a suicide seat in the back center. That center seat in the back, the very back row.
Right.
It was called the suicide seat. Hey, it was the only one with a seatbelt. And so that was like everybody wanted to get that seat because you floated up off your seat with a seatbelt.
Kristen says when I took my 6-year-old for the first time, I used all her handles and she had to hold on to her seat. I love it. Scorpo TV, welcome me in. Scorpo says that they miss the lap bars. But I think Phoenix did better on the actual ride than I did, because the most I've ever had is 6 drops.
Yeah.
And we went all the way down and paused. I'm relaxed. I'm bringing my hand out from around Sarah, right? Getting ready to get out. Woof! We shot up all the way to the top and dropped right back down immediately. And I was, and I hit Sarah upside the side of the head trying to get my arm back around her. I was like, oh, man. It was so funny. Phoenix was just dead serious, like not saying a peep or anything. And I was like, what the heck just happened? Like, I was not expecting that. So I would never have any trust for that attraction again. I love the attraction. I'll always do it, but I'll never trust it again.
Oh man, it's not over till the spill starts playing at the end of the ride.
Gosh, I know.
Because
because
it's random. It's so randomized now. Like you never know if you're going to get, which is what makes it awesome. Like, I mean, I remember it when it was literally like the one. You remember when it first opened? It was one drop.
Yeah. Yep.
It was just you went up and you rolled out the thing. You went up to the top. You dropped one time, and that was the ride. And then they started adding drops, and then they went to the 4D when they had the when they went to the 4D. That was when they started like randomizing, and then
right,
completely, just making it super, like completely random. So
yeah,
of course,
still,
and of course, now I had let my dogs out for an hour before we went on the air, and Dakota's standing by the door, 30 minutes in.
Of course, well, we can still hear you. You have to go let her out.
She doesn't go out. She just wants attention.
Yeah, I feel you there.
And I'll probably give in a minute, let her go out because she's gonna stare at me if I
do. So yeah, we did Tower. Then we met back up with Mark and Figgy. Keep an eye out on LOL for Mark Daniel, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We were able to do a little collab together, which was super cool. Huge honor. The Magic Through Your Eyes is what is the series that he's doing. And yeah, I learned something, and I want to educate anybody here on what I learned. I'm 6'4". I'm a tall guy. Sarah always fusses at me in the parks. Would you slow down? I'm like, I'm walking slow. I'm literally walking slow, but it's still too fast for her. Mark has a good 5 inches on me, 4 or 5 inches. And holy crap, did I feel every step he took, because it took me 2 steps. And yeah, if you're taller than the people in your party, make a huge effort to slow down. You're going to have parts of your legs hurting by shortening your stride, but trust me, it sucks being on that back end where you're trying to keep up. It was miserable. He wore me out, man. He wore me. Magically says, wait for me, I've got little legs. I love that TikTok sound. So yeah, and another thing is Mark knows Hollywood Studios better than he knows his house. He's been there for like over 20 years. So yeah, Brad. Yeah, you're not running, you're just taking normal steps. You got to shorten your stride up, man. He says his wife is 5'1" and she fusses at him all the time for running. But yeah, he would head fake me too. He'd be pointing to the left, looking to the left, and talking about something, and I'm looking over there at what he's talking about, and then all of a sudden I look back, he's already turned right and is going down, and I'm like, dude, you gotta quit head faking me, man. You're killing me. But yeah, a lot of fun. I can't wait for that video to post. Should be posting sometime soon. But anyways, after that, what did we do? Oh, Miss Figgy took she took Sarah and the boys over, and they did Toy Story Mania. And then we met back up in Galaxy's Edge, had some Ronto wraps. And then after that, we split ways again. Sarah and me and the boys went to Smugglers Run, which I made a lot of people mad in line. It was a long line.
So the Ronto wrap, was that the lunch one or the breakfast one? I'm assuming it was the lunch one, right?
It was a lunch one, yeah. Yeah, it was actually from so Ronto Roasters was actually already closed for the day.
Okay.
So we had to get it from Docking Bay. I don't feel like it was as good as the ones from Ronto Roasters. I don't know.
Kind of the same kitchen. Maybe they're just kind of left over from earlier in the day.
That's kind of what it felt like. That's kind of what it felt like, honestly. So Kristen says the breakfast Ronto wraps are better than lunch or dinner. I haven't had the breakfast ones yet. We've always hit it up for lunch because we drop Toy Story typically.
I like the breakfast one better.
Yeah, that's what Kristen was saying, and Brian Ferguson, he has said the same thing on here. So, but yeah, we did Smugglers Run. It was a long line. We were probably about an hour into it, and Phoenix looks up at me and goes, "Daddy, I got to poop." Not what you want to hear. So I had to then start breaking in front of people, and I was getting out, there was one family that did not want to let me by. They're like, "You're breaking." And I'm like, "No, he's got to go to their bathroom. If you want him to go right here, then fine, stand there." And they moved, because I was like my wife and other sons back there. And so, yeah, we were able to make it kind of cool, though. We did get to kind of go behind the scenes a little bit.
Did you get to go to the fancy bathroom that's back behind the?
Yes.
Is that not a nice bathroom, by the way?
It is a nice bathroom.
It's it's all white, right?
Yes.
It's all white inside, and it's super clean.
Yes, super clean.
Yeah.
And it was weird because like they take you through these doors and you walk back to, you're like,
you're like
kind of sketchy looking back here, right?
It's like all of a sudden you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Then you're like, you leave Star Wars and you're in a parking lot.
Yeah. So Kristen's cracking me up over here. She says, "Clench that sphincter and do the slide shuffle past angry line goers." I love it. So yeah, we made it. Then we came out and it was perfect timing. Sarah and Jameson were just coming into the pre-show, so we were able to get back with them. Did that. Then we went over, rode Slinky Dog Dash for the first time at night. We've ridden it many a times, always been during the day. First time at night, completely different ride, much better experience.
So much better at night. So much better. Amazing.
And
usually, like if you're there till park close, that's a great ride to run to toward when the park's just closing, especially now that they're playing the shows on the theater again.
Yes.
Right before park close, because everybody kind of goes to watch that. You can just about walk on Slinky Dog like right before park close. And you can probably get like a couple of rides in actually in like 20, 30 minutes right at the end of the day.
Yeah. And from there we went over to Rock and Roller Coaster. Jameson's first time riding Rock and Roller Coaster, first time being tall enough. Phoenix still not tall enough for it, so he was Jameson's little golden fast pass, as we like to call him. Hey, Samantha Lowe, welcome in.
Sam.
So yeah, we call Phoenix the little golden fast pass for Jameson, because what happens, Sarah and Jameson got to go in first. If you don't know how rider swap works, Sarah and Jameson got to go in first. They went through the queue. Phoenix and I had to go wait in the gift shop. When Sarah and Jameson got off the ride, I was able to then go with Jameson. Sarah kept Phoenix. Jameson gets to go right back on the ride. No waiting in line. So yeah, little golden fast pass is what we call Phoenix.
Hey, so did they on the like for the rider swap? Did they throw you on at the exit area, or did they throw you on like in the fast pass line?
So what you do is you're standing there in the gift shop at the exit waiting, right? And then when it's your time to switch, you go in and there's a little doorway that goes
Okay,
from
and you
the
come,
exit area over to the loading area.
gotcha.
So you just go
Okay,
right over there and then they put you right on. So
okay, yeah.
yeah, it was really cool. I was worried about Jameson because Sarah and I, the first time we were in line for a rock and roller coaster a couple years ago, we almost backed out. Because watching that launch for the first time, I was like, I don't know about this. But we hunkered down and did it, loved it. Rode a lot that trip. So I was worried that Jameson was going to watch that. Then the ride went down. How do I say? They had to clean out a car. Let's put it that way. They had to clean out a car before they could get it running again. And they so it was down for a bit, and I'm like, Jameson's backing out. There's no way he gets
So
home.
basically, they had to put out the white cone.
Sure, yeah.
So
yeah, they were calling it code green.
So if you don't, on People Mover, white cone is a cleanup. Is like
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. So yeah, that's what they were doing then.
Yeah, if you
Put out the white cone.
if you watch Walrus Carp's his
Okay.
66
Yeah.
rides on the People Mover. But anyway, he was explaining. So like the orange cones in there are like mechanical issues with that car. A white cone is apparently it's like a custodial, like it needs a cleanup.
Nice. So yeah, they finally make it around. They get off the ride. Jameson comes over. He's like, "Let's go." I thought, like, the way he said it was like, "I want to get out of here." The park's already closed, by the way. With the cleanup, the park closed. So we Kristen says, "Who in the world can't hold their selves together on the People Mover?" I don't know. That's a great question.
I think it's mostly for if somebody spills a drink or something, in the middle of on the seat or something,
That makes more sense. Those drinks you're not supposed to have on the People Mover.
Actually, you can have a sealed drink on the People Mover.
Oh yeah, you can have a sealed one. I'm thinking like a Joffrey's or something,
Well, so you could take your coffee on the People Mover. They'd let you do that. Now, I don't know if they stopped it at some point. Yeah, you used to could be able to.
I want to say they did.
You could grab a Joffrey's or whatever and go on People Mover, and they didn't care.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But now, I mean, somebody could technically, maybe ate too many ice creams and you got sick and threw up. I mean,
that's true. So Jameson comes over and he's like, "Let's go." I was like, "Not like it?" He's like, "No, I freaking loved it. Let's go. We're going again and again and again." Dude, he was pumped up, loved it. He was super mad that we couldn't go again after me and him rode it. But yeah, it was all he can do is talk about it. We were coming up on the corkscrew. Dude's got such good memory. He's like, "You ready, Dad?" I was like, "Of course I'm ready." And, "Do you know what's coming up?" He's like, "Yeah, we're about to go in a circle." I was like, "Dadgum, man, how the heck did you remember it?" He is a thrill seeker. He's a thrill seeker for sure. So yeah, that was the end of the night. We went back to the room. See, Monday. Monday. So the boys and I got up Monday morning, went swimming. Sarah she worked on some schoolwork, I think, and just rested. Sure enough, somebody get that mess out of here. How do you? What is that mess? We don't deal with that. Dang, I can only time them out. I can't.
That's funny. So Sharon, she usually gets on mine and always says "Roll Tide." That's hilarious.
I know. It's messed up. So yeah, we Monday we hung out at the pool in the morning, then went back to the room, got ready, went over to Disney Springs where we met Derek, the Satisfactual Sign Co guy. Makes all these awesome signs around me and the bippity bops. I love these. I love them. And we had lunch with him and his family at T-Rex Cafe, and then did a little shopping, not too much, a little bit, and then went back to the resort for a while. We were going to go back to Disney Springs that night, but we never made it. We never made it. We went swimming. Sarah did some laundry and all, and we just hung out. I'm trying to think, did we do anything else that night? I don't think we did. I don't think so. Anyways, then we get up Tuesday morning, and it is Epcot Day. My first time back to Epcot since 6th grade. First time for Sarah and the boys to ever go to Epcot. Man, what a morning we had. Dude, Brad, I love T-Rex. We did not get any kind of dessert though. We were stuffed. I take that back. Sarah Jameson and Fran, Derek's wife, got little cupcakes, I think it was, because we were celebrating all their birthdays. So yeah, Kristen, I haven't been to Epcot since the 6th grade. Been to Disney, but the boys have been so young that I remember when I was a kid, there just wasn't enough there to really keep me happy. So we've been skipping it, but we did it this time. We met Miss Figgy again that morning. Went straight over, got on Figment. How do you not? You're with Figgy. How do you not go ride Figment? So we go over there and we ride Figment. Then we hop on Soarin', and man, the boys loved every second of it. They loved Soarin'. It's such a fun attraction. And we had the right seats, Chase. No crooked Eiffel Tower.
Nice.
Score. No crooked Eiffel Tower. And we, planned it smart. We played everything smart. We got on Living with the Land there. Then we went over. We had a lunch reservation at the Coral Reef. Food's okay.
That's what I keep hearing. It's more atmosphere and less food.
Exactly. Kids liking a non-IP attraction, impossible, says Brad. I know.
Exactly, right? Apparently,
it's crazy.
IP brings people to the parks. That's what they say.
Yeah. Look, Soarin' is amazing. I love Soarin'. Love it. It is probably, I'd say it might be number 4 on my list of attractions. So numbers 1, 2, and 3 vary between Tower, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Everest. Depending on my mood. Depends on how they rank. Yeah, so we ate over there. Like I said, it was okay. It was okay. It was the atmosphere was amazing though. It was awesome. You got the aquarium and everything. Really cool. We went from there and rode Finding Nemo, and then hung out in that, in that pavilion or whatever you want to call it for a while. Watching all the fish and the dolphins and sharks, and we were in line to do Talking with Crush, and Crush fell asleep as we told the boys. It went down. Yeah. So Crush was just super tired and had to have a nap. And unfortunately, we went back over there 2 times, and every other time we went over there, he fell asleep again.
Sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, he would wake up for a little bit and then go back to sleep. I don't know what the dude ate or drank, but what do you do?
Totally, man.
Totally, dude.
Dude.
So what did we do after that? I'm trying to think. I think after that is when we met up with Brandy, who's Butterfly Mom on TikTok. Met up with her and her husband, Sean. Took the boys over and Sarah to drink the Beverly. That didn't go over well. didn't go over well. Poor Phoenix, he's a champ. The video's up on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I told the boys they had to drink it all. Jameson wasn't falling for it. He knows better. But poor
He's got to take it like a
poor
shot. You just gotta
Phoenix.
throw it down.
Phoenix kept trying to get it, and dude, it was whew. He about had a white cone put out. What is Kristen? Kristen says, "OMG, have you seen the TikTok video of the kid who asked Crush how he has so many kids?" And Crush was like, "Dude, awkward question, bro." That's hilarious. That's hilarious. We'll let mommy and daddy answer that one, dude. Yeah, so we did Grand Fiesta Tour with Brandy, and then after that we split back up. We went and did Test Track, broke down on it for a solid 10 minutes. And then let's see, what did we do? Frozen. We did everything except for Mission Space and Ratatouille, because Ratatouille decided to go down for about 4 hours and then opened back up about 10 minutes before the park closed. So, yeah, what do you do? It seems pretty typical for that ride.
Yeah,
if we had Beauty and the Beast,
pretty typical for all the trackless rides.
Yeah. So if we had Beauty and the Beast in that spot, it wouldn't go down as much. But oh well. And then we ended the night with Harmonious. Don't hate it, man. Hot take. I don't hate it. I don't feel like live streams do it justice. It did a good job integrating the music. Now, is it Illuminations? No, not by far. But it's still, I found it to be a solid show. So, Brad, I agree with you 100%. He says all these rides breaking down makes the rising prices so aggravating. And that is so true. It's so true. Problem is Disney, just like everywhere else in the nation right now, is short-staffed, especially in their maintenance department. So it's aggravating. But and we won't get into all that, but choices were made and people decided that they needed to move on. So that's just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, anyways, we finished up with Harmonious, moseyed back around. Did not get to do as much in the showcase that we wanted to. But that's how it goes sometimes with kids. And we weren't rushing. We were trying to take it easy. But I was really pleased with how much, EPCOT overall, yeah, wishes I agree. Harmonious is way better in person. Enchantment's just a redheaded stepchild.
I'm not gonna say Harmonious is horrible because the technicality of it's cool. I'm an Epcot purist, and I just don't like cramming a bunch of Disney cartoon songs in the middle of the fireworks show. That's just...
There you go. So yeah, it was yeah, it's great. And the Stargate and everything, that looks really cool at night. Huge eyesore during the day, but looks amazing at night. I wish there was a way.
And they pretty much stopped doing the whole fountains during the day thing. Like they said,
there was none.
Yeah, they've just completely stopped doing that. And just throw the 50th anniversary logos up on the little tacos. And
yeah. They would randomly start moving around, some like they were testing or something. I don't know. But huge eyesore during the day. I wish there was a way that they could break those down and move them out.
So that was originally the plan for that.
Exactly.
So they were going to move them. That's what they actually, the expansion pad back behind Africa, where they could have actually built a whole, a whole nother pavilion. They opened that up and built a big lagoon for the barges, to build them and to store them there. And then they put so much money into that project that they just decided at one point, we're not moving them. They're staying on the lagoon. So,
yeah. So yeah, we had a really great day at EPCOT. And that was our last park day. We just did studios at EPCOT, 2 days in the parks, and it was amazing. I'm not completely exhausted from the trip. We had an amazing time. The boys were not horrible because they got super tired towards the end of the trip, Then Wednesday, what did we do Wednesday? We went back to Disney Springs for a bit. Oh, we walked up and ate homecoming. Best decision of my life. Thigh-high chicken biscuits for the win.
That's my go-to. Every time I
Dude.
get those in the mac and cheese for my meal.
Dude,
Golden.
So good. If you have not had the thigh-high chicken biscuits from Chef Art Smith's homecoming over at Disney Springs, you got to go get you some.
Dude,
We
that
had
hot honey sauce. Oh my gosh, that hot honey sauce. Oh,
we had okra fries for appetizer. So if you haven't had the okra fries, it's basically the whole okra and fried. I will say it's a lot easier to eat if you cut them up. And that ranch dressing, they have homemade ranch dressing with paprika in it. Oh, come on. And Sarah got the boys got cheeseburgers, really good cheeseburgers. I had to try some really good cheeseburgers. And they were big cheeseburgers too, y'all. This is off the kids menus, big cheeseburgers.
So you're saying if you want a light lunch, you should just go get a homecoming kids meal cheeseburger.
You can, for real. You really can. Sarah got the chicken and donuts. So very good. We split the donut. I ended up only eating one of my thigh-high chicken biscuits while we were there. Dude, I was so full. But let me tell you.
Well, yeah, you're eating off everybody else's plate. I can see why.
Exactly. I mean, come on. How else? How could I do a podcast and live streams and everything and not try everything on the table? Come on. I don't take pictures, but dadgummit, I'm going to try all the food.
Yeah, would at least like to had you take some pictures on your trip you could throw up on the stream when you get back.
I'm horrible at and especially it was amazing, dude. Like I left my phone in the pocket except to pull it out to look at MDE and everything. Never had to charge my phone a single time at the parks. And just got to soak in all that time. Jameson took a lot of pictures, which I've been posting on Instagram and Facebook. Did a little video on the old tickety talkety over here with all of his pictures. So yeah, it was really he took some solid pictures, y'all. I'm just
he did
just
take
saying.
some good pictures.
And so yeah, no pictures for me though. Not going to happen. But let me tell you too, the thigh-high chicken biscuits, you take them home, heat them up in the microwave. 30 seconds is all it takes. 30 seconds. Tastes just as good as they did at the restaurant. So just saying. Kristen says that she was hoping for lots of juicy Disney content. You and you're living in the moment. That's what you're going to get from me. Sorry. That's it. It's like I said, I do all my content from right here in the garage. So we did a little shopping that day at Disney Springs, unfortunately. And then we headed up to Derek's house, Satisfactual Sign Co. Spend the night with at their house. Jameson and Jace's Derek's oldest son, have become really good virtual friends, as we like to say. They FaceTime. They know each other because of me and Derek. They'll FaceTime. They'll play Xbox together and everything. So yeah, they had a really, really fun time. Finally getting to hang out with each other and just chill and play games and whatnot. Phoenix, our 5-year-old, and Emmy, Derek's 2-year-old daughter, they got along so good, which was amazing. And Emmy is just so adorable. But yeah, we had the best time hanging out with them. And Thursday morning, we got up and we did the the bippity boppity booyah video. If you haven't seen it, go over to Derek's Instagram, Satisfactual Sign Co on Instagram. You will see it. I did the voiceover work. I did all the camera work too, actually. Jameson made an appearance in it. Him and Jace beating the crap out of each other with these things. For those of you listening to the podcast,
I'm still waiting
if
for
you
your.
remember,
I'm still waiting for your signs to go ahead and get started up. I mean,
so just wait. Back away, dude. Those of you listening to the podcast, if you remember the wrestling buddy pillows that you used to be able to get that look like the wrestlers, Derek had one made of Brer Rabbit, and he's got like 30 of them, I think 25 or 30 of them that he's selling. And it's a swole Brer Rabbit, y'all, and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love it.
Show them the back too. Like,
oh yeah, so the back, if you hadn't seen the back, right here it says zippity doo dah day, and then on the other side it has his logo, the Satisfactual Sign Co logo. I love the detail in this thing though.
You have a shadow behind you.
I know. Go away, Jameson. He's gonna get me banned off of TikTok.
Hey, Anthony.
They don't like kids being on lives.
Yeah.
So anyways, hold on just a second. All right,
Greg, I'm gonna hit the rides while everybody stands mesmerized at the kaboom projections. I hear that, man. I hear that.
So yeah, and since I had the microphone and the headphones out from doing the voiceover for his little commercial, I had to video a little April Fool's joke, and I'm still answering questions for that. Because I was in his garage, in his shop, and I was like, as you all know, I do all my content from my garage, but that's not the only thing I've been working on out here. I've been working behind the scenes to open up a small shop, and I flipped it around, and I was showing all the 3D printers, all the paint, the signs that I've quote unquote been working on. And this is all Derek's shop, right? This is Derek's shop.
Like, for people who don't follow, like, if you follow Derek, you would have realized, like, really quickly, like, when you came in and you saw the signs on the table and you saw the topiary figments, it was a dead giveaway. Like, topiary figments was a dead giveaway. So,
there's even a brief second, and I did it. I had to do it a couple of times because I wanted to do it where it was just perfect. Where if you're watching, for a brief second, you see his logo hanging up on the wall.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got in trouble on TikTok for sure. Hey Nathan, welcome in. Instagram wasn't as bad.
You got in trouble on TikTok for what?
Well, Kristen, for example, she just
said, got in trouble. The people got mad because you faked them. Oh, I see. Yeah,
the comments, man. Like Kristen said, you broke my heart with that video. I'm like, yay, these will be easier to get your hands on now. Yeah, it was. Poor Crystal, the Disney Tip Fairy. She was all excited about. Everybody was, and that was a really good feeling, right? Everybody was so supportive and excited about it over on TikTok, and I was like, "This is awesome." And then that's when I had to remember, oh yeah, this is a joke. So yeah, April Fools. Whoops. I thought for sure people would know that it wasn't real. I mean, if you listen to me, you can tell I have no artistic ability.
First off, anybody should know that anything posted on April the 1st on social media, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, like honestly, if you're a company, you should never post anything serious on April the 1st because people aren't going to believe it. Like,
well, it's like Chip and Co. You saw what they posted, right? Uh-oh, Chase.
What?
You was frozen for a second. Did you see what Chip and Co posted? They did a whole article, dude. A whole article talking about how we're getting the character meet and greets back and all, and getting to hug characters, but it's going to be an upcharge on the Genie Plus.
Oh yes, okay, I did see that. Yeah.
Kristen says that they don't really do April Fool's Day and didn't realize what day it was. Yeah, you got to be careful. Usually on Instagram, I do the just typical, oh, I'm canceling the podcast, and I stepped it up this year, and I got in trouble for it. That's what happens. But oh well. Anyways, it was fun. Y'all laughed afterwards, right? I did after I quit feeling bad, because I did. I straight up felt bad. Unfortunately, Mr. Darth Mickey, Jason over on TikTok, he sent me a message earlier right before we went live saying I can send you over, because have you seen him, Chase? Mr. Darth Mickey, he has the Darth Vader helmet with the Mickey ears on top.
Right. Yeah.
He's like, I can send that over for you so you can 3D print it if you want. I hadn't had a chance to respond yet, so I need to do that. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, Kristen. Dude, the support was amazing. People were excited, and I'm like, if only I had that kind of artistic ability. I mean, because look, this little Mickey Mouse, right? This little sucker took me 3.5 hours to paint. Ain't no way I could do a whole shop. Ain't no way. Speaking of shops, by the way, we are looking into getting some hats going. I'm also looking at different
signs. I meant to keep looking for those hats that I found. Like I think because I need to look at it. I need to look here on the computer and not on my phone, because I think I can go back to my search history on the computer and pull that up where I found that before.
Yeah. So yeah, working on some Wake Up Disney merch. A lot of people have been asking for the hat, so we've been looking. I think we're going to go with the stretch fitted caps instead of the snapbacks. And Holly, who just joined in, I was literally just about to say her name, has gave me information on somebody who has a small shop that does embroidery. So I want to reach out to them tomorrow, see what we can get worked out. I'm also going to look at the pins, right? Like for pin traders, I'm looking at different websites for those. Just little different random things. My wife might be able to do up some shirts. We shall see. Yeah, Brad, I'll definitely put that link out there and I'll send it over to you. I love this hat. Love it. I'm actually wearing Phoenix's hat because mine has sweat stains on it now. I gotta get those out. But oh well. So yeah. Anyways, Chase, did I miss anything from our trip?
I don't know. You haven't told me as much about it as you told other people. So I don't know. I haven't really talked to you. I haven't really talked to you, that much.
Yeah, we hadn't talked that much this week. It's been such a weird week. Such a weird week.
Yeah, like I can't find that for whatever reason. I can't find that now where I saw where they had like small through 2XL hats.
I'll go ahead. This is what we'll do.
I saw it the other night, and then I don't know where I'll have to keep looking for it again.
Right. This is what we'll do. We'll end the podcast. We'll stay live. We'll end the podcast. This is what happens when we're live. You get a little extra. Then those just listening to the audio, they need to come over to TikTok or Instagram, or not Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere, wherever we're live. And join us. So stick around. You're going to hear music for just a second. Chase, do you have anything else for the pod?
No, I mean, I figured we were just going to you talk about your trip and not do the news and stuff this week. So I figured that was what's going to be it. So no, I don't reckon.
All right. So we will close the podcast out. We're going to stay live for just a little bit longer. And yeah, for those of you listening to the podcast, we'll be talking to you real soon.
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
All right, we are done with the podcast. Oh boy, I only had 30 minutes left on my memory chip.
Oh, you didn't clean it out this time, huh?
What am I thinking? Am I a normal human being? No, I am not a normal human being at all. So Chase, the website that you sent me the other night, when I looked at it that night, it had small through 2X on there. But now it only goes up to XL.
I wonder if it's sold. I wonder if it just sold out of that size or up after the fact.
I looked at all of their hats and they were all pretty much that way. So I don't know. There was a part 1. Now I just sound rude. Hold on. Wait. What was the part 1? So Kristen, I don't know what's going on with Kristen's TikTok. For some reason, some of her comments aren't coming through. Like earlier, she said hi, but I never saw it. So I was, I made that comment about her ninja watching, and then she just said ... or are you a normal human being? And then she says, OMG, there was a part 1. Now I just sound rude. I love it. Oh, Holly, that's interesting. Holly says they have a wholesale warehouse where they used to buy shirts and hats. They have all style of hats.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. So yeah, we're working on trying to find that kind of stuff. Because like I said, this hat costs, we got it done at Lids. Freaking hat and embroidery costs $43. There's no way I'm asking anybody to pay that.
Yeah, they're going to get they're going to get their money for 5 seconds on the little embroidery machine.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's ridiculous, but yeah. And Chase, I searched everywhere, man. For a 2X cap the other night. I have a big head. If y'all don't know that.
Yeah, like I can wear certain brands I can wear the XL. Like Hurley's, I usually can wear Hurley's if they're the ones that have the spandex in them. Which I have a lot of their hats that are like that are like the stretchy ones.
Okay.
But like if they're just like the fit, like if they're just like regular, like the regular fitted ones, like the flex fits, I can't wear flex fits. Usually fit small on my head.
Yeah.
Unless you, but now I have before found, Flex Fit makes a 2XL, and you can find them every now and then. Like sometimes you can find them at Lids, so you're going to be paying arm and a leg for them. But I mean, the 2XL and Flex Fit fits me fine. It's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's the problem I'm having is finding the larger size.
I will find it. I will keep looking, and I will find the freaking thing. Like,
see, even on Amazon, it just goes up to an XL. Big head problems, y'all. Big head problems.
Those are one size. Definitely can't wear the one size.
No.
Those should just, and those like, and that's so like the one size. It'll say one size fits most. Now it should say one size fits some.
Yeah.
Those things are like kid hats. I swear.
Now I'm seeing here, Chase. I'm looking at I found another site that actually has sizes listed.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm struggling tonight. And it says that the large and XL will fit 7 5/8 to 7 7/8.
What brand is the hat? Just is it
New Era.
So New Era. Now, yeah, New Eras. That's what I was trying to tell you. New Eras, the XLs are bigger than Flex Fit. Flex Fits are smaller on their XL. I have some New Era XLs, and they fit my head pretty well.
So that site that you sent me the other day, that's what they have is New Era.
Okay, that's what I was trying to find it again, and I know I sent you the link, but yeah, you should. Later, Brad. Take care, man.
All right, Brad.
But yeah, you should just buy you should buy one to see how it fits you.
Yeah.
Just buy one blank one.
The thing I don't like about those hats on that site you sent me is they're just one color.
Yeah,
Right?
they didn't have like a variety.
Like I like how this is, the two-tone. I kind of like Jameson's better, honestly.
What does his look like?
If y'all will give me just a second, I will go and get it. Hey Mom. Hey Katie.
I know I saw it in the on one of the pictures somewhere, but
Yeah, just give me a second. I'll be right back, y'all.
oh, getting close to me. Have to go to bed here for long. I've got to get up early in the morning, guys. I'll never sleep tonight. My sleep schedule's so messed up on weeks I'm on call because I always stay up late and sleep a little later. So I'll never go to bed tonight. I won't go to bed till 12. I have to get up at 4. So that'd be horrible. But I'm hoping I can make my way down to Disney in a few weeks. We'll see. I don't know if I'll get through or not.
Kind of. Here we go. What happened?
What? You flipped it around?
Huh?
I was saying, yeah, you had it flipped around.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, he left his sticker on his, huh?
Yeah. So
what is it with kids leaving their stickers on their hats? Like I don't understand it.
So I'm curious. So everybody that's in the chat, which one do you like more? The one on my head or the one in my hand?
So hold on. Put the one in your hand closer to the camera just real quick. All right, now let me see the one on your head. Lean your head down real quick. Does it have contrasting stitching on it? It does. Okay, I like the one on your head better.
No, it's all one color.
Is there not? No. The stitching is different color, right, on your bill.
Oh yes.
See, yes. I like the one on your head better.
I think I do too. All right, Kristen's saying she likes the one on my head. Hey, Marissa, welcome in. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I like the one on my head too. So
plus the one he has is a flex fit. Don't like flex fit hats.
Unless you
get 2XL.
Yeah. So,
Alabama, Florida sun. Honestly, actually, I wear a lot of black hats during the summer. As long as they're dry fit, I don't care if they're black.
Right.
Because in the summer you're sweating. Don't really matter. So that's fine. I don't care if it's a black hat or not. If it's something that catches the sweat rolling off my head, don't really bother me.
Yeah. Okay, so this site does not have the black and gray. It doesn't have the black and gray. It has the gray and black. For those of you on TikTok, I apologize. You don't get to see it. So you see it has the gray and black. But it doesn't have the contrast. I'm with you. I do like the contrast stitching.
I did find a 2XL on this one site, but it's camo.
Yeah. The accent screams Alabama enough, right? We don't need
right? Yeah.
So that and dang. Now, I will say the black and white doesn't look. It doesn't have that contrasting stitching though, but it doesn't look bad.
Now, hey, here's one that I found.
I'm with you. I like that stitching.
I'll send you this actually. These are like $5 a piece.
Kristen, I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to look locally. Holly sent me one that is from Texas. That I figured I would reach out to.
Whoa, they have a lot of
what'd you find?
Colors on this. This is not even. This is a different brand. Hold on. Let me read what the sizing breaks down to on these before I send this to you.
Oh, that's interesting, Kristen.
No, extra large is just 7 5/8 on these. Never mind. They don't, I need a 7 7/8.
Right.
No, or an 8, depending. I mean, sometimes it's an 8. Like my cowboy hat's an 8 that I have.
You have a cowboy hat?
I do have a cowboy hat. You want to see it?
How did I not know you have a cowboy hat?
I've had it for gosh, like 7 years maybe.
Kristen, if you would message me that name, because Lord knows I won't remember it. Dadgum, man, nobody has. Hold on. Ow. So this is called a Richardson.
Ooh, I found one here that goes. It's actually the extra large. The large extra large goes to 8.
Ooh.
I'm gonna send you this. I just found this, and
Yeah.
they have a ton of colors. Now these are flat bills though, but I'm trying to find if they have the curve bill. But the flat bill is a little bad. These have contrasting stitching on them too, and they have so many colors. I'm gonna send you this link real quick.
Yo. Uh-oh. I have to put the charger on my phone. I was at 20%. Yeah, Kristen, I don't know if you heard me. If you could send that information over to me. Ooh.
So hey, I just sent it to you. I just replied to your stream email, so you should come
Okay.
to your. Should have that. I don't know how I didn't see these. I was on this site. How I didn't see these the other day. It's a brand I never heard of.
Hey,
but,
Sarah, welcome in.
I mean,
Let's see.
ooh, they actually do. Okay, I think I just found their curve bill version too. I think I just found it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let me look at the sizing. See if the sizing is the same. Yeah, the
This
size
one only goes.
the sizing is the same on this too. Yeah, I'm gonna send you this one too. So this is the regular. These are the regular hats, and they have like color central on this thing.
All right. So if we wanted to go with snapback. Oh, dude.
So there, I sent you that too. This site that I'm on right now, they have a lot of types. They have a lot of different ones. They have lots of different brands actually.
Okay.
So it was like something I had not heard of before. So that's where I found those are called specific headwear. Never heard of
Okay.
those, but the sizing on it goes, like I said, the extra large goes to 8. So that's pretty
Ooh.
nice.
What is it? All right. Let's see what they're. No, I don't like that. I'm not talking to you, by the way, Chase. I was talking
I
to
know
the
you're.
website I'm
I know
looking
you're.
at.
Yeah, I know you're not talking to me.
Why don't they? I like something that's too popular. That's the problem. Apparently, I
Yeah.
didn't know that this style hat was popular.
What style?
Like this color that I have.
What you have on your head right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like I would literally, if that was a fitted hat you had on, I would want one right now.
Right. Sportswearcollection.com says Kristen. Let's go check that out. look at something. That's not what I want to do. Okay, come on. There we go.
Oh, they actually
Okay.
do have the. They have. There's one flex fit. 2XL actually. But it's just like a solid color hat. Yeah.
Ooh. Dude, I'm telling you.
What are you telling me?
That's not the freaking one I have. How does it look just like the one I have, but it's not the one I have?
I don't know. Which one are you clicking on?
What are you looking at? What side are you looking at?
I went to the one you said you just spurted out, so I figured that's where you're at too.
Okay. Yeah. This might be
Which one did you click on?
yeah. I am on what Richardson Trucker Cap dash 112 FP. But why does it not have?
I don't even see that one.
Really?
No. But now I clicked on. See, I went and clicked on large, extra large. That maybe that's why.
Could be. Look at the private chat there, Chase. I just sent you the link.
Okay.
I love how there's still people watching us just randomly fuss about trying to find things. Of course, Kristen coming in clutch, sending sites in.
Oh, this is actually a cotton poly hat too, so it should dry quicker.
But how do they not have the freaking color I'm wearing?
Oh, this is adjustable. It's only up to 7 3/8. I can't wear that.
Which one? The one I sent you?
Yeah.
Really?
That's what if you click view specs, it tells you how big it goes up to. 6 5/8 to 7 3/8. This is the biggest it goes.
It must be why I'm struggling so much with this hat.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
I
size do you
couldn't.
wear?
Dude, I wear a 7 to 7/8. Like I said, I can't. Yeah, I can't wear snapbacks at all. Like they do not fit on my head. I have old ones from when I was younger that I can't wear because they're just sitting in my closet.
Old fat head.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of braid in there. So
yeah. Savannah, what's up? Long time no see. Where you been?
excuse me.
Again, that's just a solid color. I've got to have it like this. I just freaking love this color combo.
Those ones I emailed
the
you.
trip was amazing, Savannah.
The ones I emailed you are like that.
Were they?
Yeah, the ones I just emailed you just a minute ago.
They don't have this combo.
Well, I can't help that. They have lots of combos.
I know. I can't lie. That pink one's kind of cool looking, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd wear it.
It is kind of cool looking.
I gotta find that hat again.
Oh, you've been sick. That sucks. I'm glad you're feeling better, though. I am glad you're feeling better. Savannah, we are looking for hats. That is what we are doing right now. We're having little luck, some luck, a tiny bit of luck.
Ooh, I found another one.
That
Another-
orange one's kind of cool looking.
I
It
found
wasn't like it with the logo.
I found another Pacific headwear on that site. They have a just what color? What's the color combo that you have there on your head?
Yeah, black on the front and gray in the back.
Hold on, let's try to find that.
It is the logo, Savannah. It is the logo. We had these done at Lids last week.
Yeah, they don't
Or
quite have
not
that.
last week, the week before, I guess.
They don't quite have that color combo.
But and a lot of people have been asking for them, so we are trying to find options to where we can make this a thing. The problem we are running into is not going through Lids for it. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think. I'm wondering, actually, Chase.
I'm sending you one more. I'm just gonna put it in
Send
the.
it
I'm just gonna put it in
in the private chat. Yeah.
Yeah, that way I don't have to email you, and you can just keep the tab open. It's another. It's another version of that one I sent you.
I have so many tabs open. Yeah, so Kristen, we're just trying to find a hat. Most of the hats are going to be big enough for everybody. We're trying to find a style that Chase would be able to wear as well. So we're looking at 7 and 7/8.
Well, James has a big head too. Don't let him fool you.
I do.
The
I
problem
do.
is we're trying to go with fitted hats. See, he's like barely holding on there. So we're trying to go with fitted hats because the fitted hats
Right.
they go the snapbacks don't go as big as fitted hats do. But some
Right.
brands of fitted hats don't go as big as others, and that's what we're like. Flex Fit only goes to like 7 5/8. But there's these ones that I just found on this website that James will actually go up to size 8. So that literally like fits basically anybody unless you just got a giant noggin. I mean,
The one you just sent me. That's what I'm supposed to be looking at. All right. So that is okay. So I won't. Gosh, they don't have.
no, they don't. So
Their
it's
colors are so limited.
it's only 2-tone. It's not 3-tone. Because yours is a 3-tone, right?
So
The one you're wearing is a
did
3-tone
y'all hear
hat.
what he said? Because I didn't. Do what now?
I said yours is your hat. So is it a 2-tone or 3-tone?
It's a 2-tone.
So it's black
It's
and gray. So the bill's the same. Okay, the bill is the same. So black and gray. So I don't think does any of these have black and gray. I don't think I saw any of them.
Not there for sure. Is this? This is another snapback. So I'm curious, actually, in the chat, what does the chat prefer? I mean, snapbacks are kind of the in thing. I know snapbacks are usually easier for women as well.
Maybe you could do some of each.
Yeah. Yeah, we can find the fitted one. Because I did, Chase. I want to send you this. Where's the chat at? There it is. Check that one out. Ponytail through the hole. That sounds wrong. I get that. I can't wear my husband's trucker hats. Her head's too big for the trucker hats. Interesting. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to find somewhere where I can get both. And I would like to keep the same color combo. Chase, did you pull up that one that I sent you?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. I don't see the sizing though on it. What's the sizing?
One size it says.
So it doesn't give you how big that size is.
Right.
Yeah, so it's probably tiny.
That's a fair point. Because it doesn't have a size thing on there anywhere, does it?
Well, I mean, whatever the masses want, and I'll buy myself one hat, and you can have it made for me, and I have one
Right.
special fitted hat just for me.
Because I mean, that price there is nice. But again, like you said, there's not enough information on that site. That bothers me.
No, that's what I like this one, the blank cap site, because they have like all their info, and their price is different depending on how many you buy. The more you buy, the cheaper they
Right.
are, and but it gives you the exact specs like for all the hats on the website, so you actually know how big they are before you buy them.
Right. Oh, hush. Stupid pop-ups. See, this is annoying.
See, I found a gray and black, but it doesn't have the contrast stitching.
Right, and I love the contrast stitching. If y'all don't know what he's talking about, it's for the stitching here on the bill. So that everything's black, but the stitching is gray, like the back of the hat, which I love. I was thinking with lids, you could actually buy in bulk, but I'm not finding that anywhere. Gosh, this is aggravating. Joe, what's up, buddy?
Now, did you see the one? Yeah, I know I sent you this one. I sent you the Pacific. Yeah, I sent you the Pacific one. It's got like the 7,000 different colors on it. Because if you buy at least 36 on that site, they're like $9.75 a piece.
Did you send it in the private chat? Because my private chat is empty now.
It is. I see all of our stuff still in the private chat.
Mine's empty. That's weird.
I may pull this up and I'll send it back to you. But you should have the tab open still?
Yeah.
I mean, you have all the tabs open still? Like,
yeah, I think so.
it's the Pacific Headwear 404M Flex Fit Trucker Hat.
Pacific Headwear. Okay, I don't have that. I have the 398F.
Okay, let me send you this one then. I thought I sent you this one. Maybe I didn't send it to you. I thought I did.
Those of you just joining in, we are just hanging out looking for hat options. Looking for hat options. People like the hat. People like the hat.
They actually have a cool one on here. They have it's gray and navy, or graphite and navy.
Huh.
Oh, and you know what though? The color that you like, the one that you're like you're wearing, is
Yeah, they
out of
don't.
it's out of stock right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can have them notify you though. But
Well, they don't even actually have the one I'm wearing, like even as an option.
it's similar. The one I'm looking at is similar. It's not quite the same. It's similar.
It probably has the one with the gray bill, and it's just black right here in the front,
Yeah.
and then it's got the gray bill and the gray back.
Yeah.
Do. Everybody abandoned us on YouTube.
Probably. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they did.